Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Cookmas episode 2. So, today I'm going to be making this creamy Cajun and shrimp pasta. Let's go, y'all. So, the first thing you want to do is just to prep and partially cook your shrimp. So, I have about a half a pound of previously frozen shrimp, and I'm just lightly seasoning with about a half a teaspoon of Cajun seasoning. You can use all-purpose seasoning, whatever you prefer. Obey, do whatever you want to do. So, I mix that in with a little bit of oil, about a quarter of a teaspoon of neutral cooking oil. And I just place the shrimp on an even layer in the Dutch oven with about a tablespoon or so of olive oil. And after about a minute on that first side, I'm just gonna flip some of them over, or as much as I can. That's the part that's not really that important. You really just want to cook the shrimp total for about 2 minutes or so, because you don't really want to cook the shrimp all the way through at this point in time, because we're going to place the shrimp back in at the end of the cooking time in the creamy sauce, and it's gonna cook for the rest of the way there. So remove the shrimp, and you see the nice crusty bits and stuff like that you have in the pan, and I'll get back to that in 1 second. So I'm just gonna start on my pasta. So I use about a third of a box of that bucatini pasta and place it in some boiling salted water and just let it cook per the package instructions. So now back to the Dutch oven with that rich fond and stuff we have on the bottom of the pan. I'm just adding in a little bit of butter to help loosen it up a little bit. And there are my bell peppers and a little bit of garlic, about a couple cloves of garlic minced up. And I'm just placing in the bell peppers, getting them nice and sweated out a little bit. And I'm also going to place in the minced garlic at this step as well. I like to just place the bell peppers in and get them started a little bit first, because if you place the garlic in too soon, you kind of run the risk of like burning it, and I don't really want to burn the garlic. So do it how you want to do it, but that's just how I prefer to do it this time. So I'm going to do a little bit of seasoning, just about a half a teaspoon of Cajun seasoning. Also went in with a little bit of pepper as well. And then after that, you want to go in with your heavy cream, as well as your half a cup of shredded cheese. And also that's a cup of heavy cream, or half and half. I actually use half and half, I believe. So now I'm just going with all of your cheeses. I use mozzarella. You can use Parmesan. You can use provolone, whatever you have on hand. This part is not really too important, honestly, because cheese is going to melt and it's going to be fine. Don't get too hung up on the type of cheese you use. And you just want to combine everything all up, mix it all up together until that cheese is nice and melty, and until the sauce has thickened up a little bit. Now, it's not going to be extra thick, because we didn't add like flour or anything like that in there, but it's going to be thick enough. And you saw that little baby cheese pull out there, and I know you saw it. So now that pasta is ready, and it is time to really just combine these two things together into one, and to really bring home this creamy Cajun and shrimp pasta. So now I'm just introducing the noodles, the cooked noodles, into that creamy sauce that we have created. And I'm also going to add in a little bit of that pasta water, because I think I've said it in some other videos in the past, but adding that pasta water, that starchy pasta water, really helps to like thicken up the sauce, and really just brings everything all together. And it's one of like my favorite tricks whenever I'm making like creamy Alfredo type sauces. Definitely adding a little bit of pasta water. So last finishing touches of seasonings, going in with a little pinch of some more of that Cajun seasoning, just because we added in the pasta. And although the water was salted, definitely want to flavor up the pasta a little bit more now that it's already, now that it's in the sauce. So y'all, I'm just mixing everything all up together, going with a little bit more pasta water, as you see right here. All in all, I probably went in with about a half a cup, maybe not even a half a cup, maybe a third, maybe a quarter of a cup of that pasta water, y'all. And then I'm just gonna reintroduce the shrimp back into the pan, and I'm just gonna mix that all up together. And at this point in time, you can definitely turn the heat off, because the residual heat from the pasta and from the creamy Alfredo sauce is definitely going to just cook the shrimp all the way through. And y'all, we are pretty much good to go. Okay, this Cajun shrimp pasta definitely hit the spot, y'all. And as you saw, it is so simple to make, not a whole lot of ingredients, very non-fussy, and something that anybody can make. So y'all, I really hope you enjoyed this video right here. I have a whole lot of stuff coming for y'all, and definitely let me know what you think of this recipe right here. It's so creamy, y'all. And like I said, it really is just so easy. Just a few steps. You can customize it, add whatever sort of ingredients you want. You can clean out your kitchen, clean out your refrigerator, I should say, and just place a whole bunch of veggies in there, y'all. All right, I'm gonna stop talking. I will see y'all in the next video. You can like, you can share, you can comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, y'all. Later.